When I was looking after Imogen, it was just another normal night. It was just another night where I had to look after her, put her to bed before Mum and Dad came back home from doing their jobs. The only thing is that that night when I put her to bed, she didn't go. And she was screaming and crying, and it was so scary, and she got hysterical. I couldn't understand what she was doing, and her face started going blue.
It felt like it was a big scary castle. I don't know. Maybe because there's all this ghosts around.
After that, I got on the phone with Dad straight away. Amy came running out of the room and sat next to me, but she wouldn't talk and she wouldn't look at me.
My youngest daughter, Imogen, had seen a massive series of ghosts and images in the house that absolutely sent her off.
Andrew and I were out, and he received a phone call from our middle daughter, Brooke, to talk about Imogen, saying that she wasn't settling and that she was just doing weird things.
I got Dad on the phone, but because she was so close to me, I didn't want to say that I really needed him to come home.
And then we found out there was just absolutely mayhem in the house. My daughters were just absolutely going crazy and we didn't know what was going on.
They were in Mummy and Daddy's bedroom. When I went in there was like ghosts turning up everywhere.
Got me to walk around the house to sort of feel the house and see, from my interpretation, what it felt like. And in the house there are a couple of rooms in particular that just felt really cold and, you know, just very, very creepy. And I didn't want to go into the rooms. It was just the energy or the feeling, whatever you want to call it, was just, I just didn't want to go in there.
We'd never ever experienced any of this before, so we were really a bit not sure what to do.
So I just knew that it was beyond me. Andrew knew it was beyond him.
I straight away jumped on to connect with Ed on Facebook, and Ed explained exactly what was going on. We had some significant issues spiritually within the house and on the outside of the house that Ed managed to fix for us, and then out of that became a calmer house. Within half an hour of that session, both my daughters were asleep, sound asleep as if little babies. It was a massive, massive change from what it was 2 hours before. That change of that calmness has gone on most of the time, although like any family, there's always a few ups and downs, but overall, the significant change has been absolutely massive and noticeable.
It feels like it's increasing all the time because he's showing us how to help bring more love and protection within the home.
I'd finally been able to calm down and I could feel that I was there again. I could see how affected everyone was by what had happened, and although it was really weird and it wasn't something I was used to, it was nice to be able to talk to Ed about that and learn.
I was very sceptical, I was very cynical, and I just really didn't know what to expect of this whole healing thing that Ed was going to do. Having read a number of the testimonies, I sort of had an idea of what to expect, but again, I was very sceptical of it.
I like talking to my dad now because he's not so hard to get to. He can talk back, and it's not always, although I do argue with him, it's not always what I want him to say, at least he tries now.
When I went through that session, the calmness that came over me was absolutely fantastic. It was just like I said before, a ton of bricks had left and I just felt really, really calm.